What is up, Jamily? This is JamiroFan 2000 here, but yet another episode of JamiroFan Talks About, my discussionary series looking at the past, present, and future of JamiroQuai and its over 28 years of music making. And this is the final episode 9 of my what was my recurring series called The DJs That Remixed Jamiroquai. And as I talked about in the last episode of JamiroFan Talks About, this episode I will be looking at the most recent album release from Jamiroquai, their second album release under their 2006 Universal Music deal. Of course, I'm talking about 2017's amazing Automaton, which of course was an amazing album and was a little bit of a reimagining of an AFO Futura Funk type of directioning for the band, and it was pretty much a reanimation of the Jamily in the process of an amazing album. But let's talk about the singles and the DJs that remixed some of the singles during the Automaton era of Jamiroquai between 2017 to 2019. And this album, it does kind of break a record because Automaton did have 5 single releases, which pretty much ties the most singles released during an album era for the band Jamiroquai. And I believe the last era to have this many single releases was, I believe, Traveling Without Moving back in 1996. But let's get down to the remixes that were released during this time. The lead single from Automaton, of course, was the title track Automaton, which did feature a great a very dubbish type remix by the artist Deetron, or I should say the DJ Deetron. The second single release from Jamiroquai was, of course, a bit of a 7 Days in Sunny June kind of love ethos. Of course, I'm talking about the single Cloud9. Cloud9 featured remixes by the likes of Purple Disco Machine, Fred Falke, who has a history with the band doing a lot of great remixes in the past, and of course Tough Love. The third single release from Jamiroquai was, of course, for the song Superfresh, which featured remixes done by Oliver Heldens, Frank Moody, and Solomon. The fourth single release from Automaton, of course, was the summery, lovely ballad song Summer Girl, which featured remixes done by Brighton Bunker. And if you don't know who Brighton Bunker is, Brighton Bunker was the DJ duo of Derek McKenzie of Jamiroquai and, of course, Steve Mack, who also has a history remixing past Jamiroquai singles. And, of course, there were some remixes for Summer Girl done by Jerd Jansen. But sadly, the fifth single release from Jamiroquai's Automaton from 2017 through 2019, of course, was for Nights Out in the Jungle, which did not have any released remixes, which I would have loved to see some remixes for Nights Out in the Jungle, but hey, DJs is DJs, so who knows. If you want more information about these single releases during the Automaton era between 2017 to 2019, I'll be sure to put links to every respective single information from the wiki page of the Jamiroquai subreddit. I've done an extensive discography and videography and much more information on the Jamiroquai subreddit, so if you want more information about those single releases, I'll be sure to put a link to each respective single from the Automaton era down below. And also I will put a few sample remixes from the Automaton era from Jamiroquai in the description. All that information will be available down in the description of this video down below, so be sure to check out all that information in your own time. And this is the end of this series of the DJs that remixed Jamiroquai. I hope you enjoyed this series. I hope you learned something along the way during this 9-episode series, so be sure to go back and check out all 9 episodes of this series. And I'd like to send a big thank you to everybody who continue to support my channel and my videos and the Jamily at large. Thank you very much, everybody, for all the support. I will hopefully be doing some more JamiroFan Talks About down the roads here on my channel once some more interesting information or discussion topics from within the Jamily comes to air, and I feel that I need to do a voice or my own opinion upon said topic. So keep your eyes here on the channel for potentially more JamiroFan Talks About episodes in the more near distant future as we go into 2020 and Jamiroquai goes back into the studio and starts working on album 9 of the band. But you know, fingers crossed we get something, maybe a single in 2020. But as always, this is JamiroFan 2000, and we'll see you again really soon with more JamiroFan Talks About episodes, many more Jamiroquai Minute news and information episodes, and many more Jamiroquai related videos here on the JamiroFan 2000 YouTube channel. Bye bye, everybody. Thank you again for the support. Be sure to like and subscribe. Bye bye, everybody.